Alright, so here we go. This is torque arm. Replaced it with an aftermarket tunnel mount because it used to mount up there to the transmission. Got a new short tunnel mount one, adjustable, and finally got the exhaust the rest of the way out. That was a bunch of pieces, brackets we had to cut off of there. There it is. You can see where the transmission used to mount. Right here, there's a little bar that went back to about here. I think we showed you that on the video. Now it's clear back here. Now I made some brackets that'll mount from these holes to the stock cross member. Just some angle iron. I actually used a piece of an old engine stand. Not mine, of course. Just an old one. My buddy had it sitting in his backyard. G-Body for Life. Zach on G-Body for Life had it. This is just show you. This is the top of it. I cut that. The riser kind of looked just like that one. I just cut it off. It's gonna mount to that. It's outside because I was painting it. Walk out there so I can look at it. Kind of see what I've done here. Painted up the engine bay a little bit. Got the new intake from deepmotor. I'll have to go look and see who that track bar is from. I forget. I don't know. It's Speed Engineering or something. Yeah, deepmotor made this intake. Or 102 millimeter, like everyone goes for. Probably could have been smaller. Just ignore that. My neighbors are mowing. Their crap mower. Look at that thing surge. Stock fans. We haven't worked on the wiring harness yet. We did, however. We haven't mounted these yet. We got to make the mounts for these next. We did, however, get the new seats. I don't know if I've showed them to you yet. Well, I don't remember what they were. They were pretty cheap. Like I said, we'll put a parts list on the end. You'll find the final video of this when I'm done, and I'll have a list of all the parts on that. All the prices, everything I bought for the car. I'm not going to include those in the budget. Nothing I didn't have to buy will be included. Like I bought brakes and rotors. I have decent brakes and rotors. I just wanted slotted ones. I want to be able to stop all this weight I'm adding to it. Oh, bias always stopping in the way. Pretty sure we're still going to have a hole in the hood. If not just for the alternator, we're going to have one for the intake now. It clears back there, but it looks like it ain't going to clear the hood. And the picture when I ordered it, it looked like it had a turn down front, but it must have just been, oh, it is turned down. Maybe by the time we get the back of the motor up where it goes and the tranny mounted, maybe it'll clear. It's pretty dang close. You can see it. Set this right here on the fender. Look straight across to that other fender. You can't see the other fender, so it's definitely sticking above it just a little bit. It's alright, it's alright. Anyway, I'm gonna make this video a little shorter. I don't know, it's just piecing together. I got the tail lights, crystal eyes, cheapest ones I could find. All I needed was tail lights. I don't really care what they look like. Those were about the price of the one stock one that I actually need. You can see it's broke out here. I had to buy new turn signals for the front too. Those were broken. Here's those brackets right here. Ooh, dog. Kind of see it. Not really great. Not you know, notched out here. They'll fit over the other mount, and I'll just bolt them to the other mount and bolt them to the car. Pretty simple. Anyway, once again, I really appreciate you guys coming and watching the channel. I'm going to add a couple more updates as I keep going. My laptop was down, so I had to make all the videos out of my phone. So now I got my camera back. I can use this. I don't know if I've showed you guys. Got the hub mounted.
I haven't cut that wire off yet. It's just the airbag. Just cut it off. Got the hub mounted. I think I've seen a video where a guy mounted the push button start right here, so I might do that. I was thinking about putting an ignition cylinder in it, even though it won't start the car. It'll still lock the steering, which I can't do right now without it. I might just run a switch in there with just a handle sticking out to turn, because people are stupid. There's the new steering wheel. By the time I get that latch, I haven't got that yet. By the time you get on here, it's going to be out quite a bit. That's alright. Like I said, we had to beat in the floor behind the gas pedal. We might just move everything back a little bit, so I'll sit back farther in the car than originally. So, like, I removed the seats and took the carpet out, and I tried to just patch the holes in the floors. I'm be seeing in the earlier in the video. This is actually about a month later than that part at the beginning of the video. The camera died right there when I was making that video, and then a lot of stuff's been going on. But you can kind of see I patched the holes. I welded plates of metal, then I put seam sealer on the welds inside and out, and then I put bed liner on it inside and out. Then I repainted the bottom of the car back white, and I fixed the there were small holes in the wheel wells right here that I fixed, and I went ahead and bed linered the whole inside of the wheel wells, both sides. I put new shocks on the back. I'm real happy with how the stock ones were looking. I haven't put the rear brakes on yet. I got the top part of the dash out still, the cluster and all that, just so I can make sure I'm looking at the right wires here, so I can tap in. I'll show you over there on that side. I'll get a little light or something. I can't see right now. Or I'll add a video later with that wiring. I did the harness in the house, so it's sitting in the house, the engine harness. Got the hub on, steering wheel's on. I got the removable hub finally, the quick release. I haven't installed it yet. And we're still working on the body. In the last video, when I walked past the car, you can kind of see there's no paint and stuff here. I just threw a little spray paint on there just to keep from getting any rust or anything there. I found the Bondo there when I was working on it, so I'm going to have to do a little work on that, fix it up a little, fix that body. It's not horrible, but it could be better. Of course, who cares? It's going to be flat white spray paint, the whole car, eventually anyway. Just like I did under the hood. It's flat white. It was gloss white earlier in the video. That's just what my wife brought me, so I used it. The dog is freaking out in here. I think I've had squirrels or something in here during the day or when I'm not in here. Dog goes nuts in here every time we come in here. Here's where we're at on the engine. Headers are on finally. The valve covers, everything you see except for the intake is installed permanently. It's not coming back off. Alternator's been moved over here. ICT brackets. We got a OAW LS6 water pump. I don't know. Corvette water pump. We had to put it on these spacers to work with the truck alternator and power steering pump. It came with the bracket for that too. I haven't installed yet because I want to get all the brake lines and stuff done first. I ran the new fuel lines. These two screw into the pressure regulator, which is, y'all know, follow my channel. This is eBay builds. Everything on this car came off of eBay. Most of it you can also buy on Amazon. And that's where the fuel pressure regulator is going to go. There's the return, the intake. And this one screws to the back of the fuel rail back there, and there's the fuel system. I'll crawl underneath later. I have to go get a light to do that. I don't have one out here right now. It's in the house charging. I might try to show you a little bit, but I'll probably just stop the video here and then start it back up when I go get the light. Got dipsticks. These will all be on the, I'll try to make a shopping list eventually. Maybe I'll take a picture screenshot of the eBay stores I get it from. Everything came off of eBay though. These are from a company in Tennessee. And the fuel, the oil, and the transmission dipstick came as a set for like 100 and something. I drilled holes in the valve covers to accept the stock PCV system, although most people just do away and put little filters on the valves covers. I'm going to put 2 catch cans, actually 1 for each side, because I've had enough LS's to know they like to blow oil through the valve covers, and I have no baffles in these cheapo valve covers, so I'm just going to put 2 catch cans. They're both going to be right there where the air box used to be. I took it out, removed the dash, took the air box out, and then I made that metal plate. The harness is going to go through it, so I would take it back off, but it's easy enough. The harness will be a hole in it for the harness, the computer will be inside, and the 2 catch cans will be mounted to the outside of it. They're, everything, like I said, keep repeating myself, it's all cheap eBay. DNA motoring, speed engineering, stuff like that. I know you all know what I'm talking about. If you know cars, you know the companies I'm referring to. Here's my catch cans. I want to say they were like $15 a piece or something. I bought 2 of them. I'm going to run them with the same, this is the fuel vent tube. I could have ran it to the back there, but I ran it to the stock when I ran it up here in case I ever want to run a charcoal canister just to get rid of that fuel smell. Just in case. I don't have a charcoal canister, but if I go to the junkyard and find a nice cheap one, like on an old Chevy truck or something, around a little round black one or something, I can hide somewhere back there in the corner, probably where the hose is going. I got 2 of these catch cans. I don't know how much I showed everybody. My 2 boys always follow me where I go. I bought, here's the spark plug wires. I put these fire retardant things on there. But they do fit. They barely fit. But yeah, they'll go like there. Everything's red. Mainly because of the red stitching on the seats. But appreciate everyone who's been following along. That's where we're at. Here's the seats. I had them mounted. They're on the stock mounts. They fit in the car. I pulled everything back out just to fix the holes in the floor. See if you can't see this side better. Not really, because it's black. It's hard to see, and the carpet's laying back down already. I'll show you underneath. I'll just use the drill for a light real quick. You see the holes used to be. They look crappy. I mean, it really looks worse than it is, but it's got several seal layers on it. Like I said, it's got the seam sealer and then the bed liner. It's roll-on bed liner, so it's textured, so it makes it look like worse. There's no more holes, though, I promise. There was. And then, you know, crappy paint underneath. Of course, it'll just keep getting dirty. I got painted the torque arm white. Everything's painted white. I got the BMR cross member right there. It's that little one I made. It was working, but I didn't like the look. It would have worked fine. Then I had to modify the BMR one anyway, because it's made for a 98 to 02, which has a little bit different bolt pattern underneath the car. But it's in there. I don't know if we're going to need a drive shaft. It's really close. If we have to get the drive shaft cut, we're going to have to get maybe ½ an inch cut off the bottom of it. Of course, transmission's the lowest part of the car. I have all the skid plates off the old trucks and everything I've ever owned, so I might look into trying to modify one of them to go under the transmission, just so it's not the lowest thing on the car. We haven't made it that far. We're way past our date of getting this done. Our new goal is the end of July, because that's when my tags I have expire, and I need to get this on the road and inspected so we can get it licensed before the end of July. Because I don't want to have to buy my personal tags again. This stuff's expensive. Just getting them renewed costs twice as much as normal tags. I don't know if people who don't have personalized tags don't know all that. Don't do it. But my personalized tags are my brother's nickname. they mean a lot to me. So there's that. Haven't even started playing with the tune yet. These eBay injectors don't come with injector data. Tuning school teaches you how to deal with that. It's much easier just to be able to go bloop bloop, plug the data in. I'm gonna have to actually tune it, so whatever. I don't have to guess how, thankfully. I don't have to read anything. I just do it. Kind of happy. We'll see how good they flow. I hear bad stories and good stories. These ones had decent reviews. There wasn't a bunch of horror reviews on them. So no more heat, so we'll get the little ICT bracket. They make a hose. ICT billet has the hose. I don't know if they make it, but they have the hose that just goes here. Makes the U. You don't have to put a stupid folded in half hose on there. You can also cap both of these. Just buy the caps. I don't know why more people don't just do that. I actually might. Whichever one's cheaper, the hose or the 2 rubber caps. You know what I mean? I gotta buy a rubber cap anyway for the radiator. We've got it. New radiator. The red stock one's a single core, and we went with a dual core. Aluminum. Solid aluminum, no plastic end caps. I bought the connectors to hook the AN line directly to it. The cooler's got AN line. We bought the same exact intake that the Envoy had. But that's where we're at. Once again, thanks for watching. Look for another video in maybe a month or so or less, depending on how fast I get any work done on this. Without insulation, when it gets 90 degrees outside or more, it's like an oven. It puts off heat in the middle. So that's next year's goal, is to get some spray and insulation in the garage. Looked into it. It's going to cost me $600 to $800, $900. Spray insulate the walls. So hopefully we'll be able to do that next year, or whenever we got that $900 extra dollars, $1,000 extra bucks. Right now we're dealing with some family stuff. So. Anyway, thanks for watching. Come back and check us out. It's Nick.